Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Joenojoseph, and I'm back at it again with another one, you know what I'm saying? Today we got some more hot Billie Eilish content, you know what I'm saying? We checking out that Billie Eilish Draw My story. She's pretty much just gonna, like, tell a dope story, and they're gonna, like, you know, draw some animations and stuff like that behind her, so let's check it out, man. Let's go ahead and tune in. Don't forget to check the original video link out in the bio. And don't forget to keep tapping in with me, you know what I'm saying, man? Hit me up on IG, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Snap. All that, you can get all the links from above at the top of the video, you know what I'm saying? Or you can go down below and check me out in the description, you know what I'm saying? Let go, man.
Okay, this is Billy's mind, okay? So, when I was about 9, I went on a camping trip with all my homeschool friends. Like, I'm not just saying, like, they were all homeschoolers and that's why we went, like it was like a homeschool camping trip, because the bitches are a cult. We went to, I don't know what campsite, I don't even know. It was where my parents got married. And so that's all I remember. So it was this campsite, and we were only gonna be there for like a couple days. It wasn't gonna be like a weeks and weeks of camping. But the first day, literally we got there, we had some food. Me and all my friends were just like farting around and shit. And like a couple hours after we got there, we saw some deer in the field. We were like, wow, there's deer in the field. And so me and all my friends, we started to run towards the deer in the field. I don't know what we were expecting. We were gonna go ride them. I don't know. We walked over to the deer, I guess. Is it deer? We walked over to the deer and we were all like, oh wow, some deer. And then one of my friends was like really flipped out of bugs, and so she would always like overreact to bugs and stuff. She started screaming, like screaming. And she started screaming and like, oh my God, there's bees in my hair. And we were like, this bitch. And we were like 9. I was like, this bitch is just overreacting. Like, she just was so flipped out by bugs that I assumed like she would just be like, oh, there's like ants and she's like overreacting. She starts screaming and like runs back to the parents. And then my friends and I, we were like, okay, well, this is kind of creepy. Let's start to go back to the campground. And then we started to run, and my other friend fell to the ground and started screaming. And she was like, there are bees in my hair. And she started screaming the same thing. And I was like, oh my God. And so I like ran over to help her, and then my other friend fell down, and she started screaming that there were bees in her hair. It was literally a horror movie, and we were all screaming like we were dying. Like, cause we thought we were, and so then I ran back to help them because I wasn't gonna just leave them where all the bees were. Like, and so I kind of had accepted like I'm next. I know I'm next. And so I reached down to like help them back up, and I just like felt it. It started down here in the back of my head, and then it just was like, and there were all these bees all over my head, stinging my head. There was one, and then I saw them fly there, and one stung me under my nail. They were yellow jackets, we realized, because yellow jackets don't die after one sting. So we had gone to see the deer, stepped on a yellow jacket nest, and they had all swarmed us, and I'm telling you, there were like 20 bees stinging my head at once. All of them.
Yeah, first of all, because I didn't talk about it a second ago, man, we gotta look at Mama Billie. She be coming in clutch with the fruit snacks, you know what I'm saying? The fruit cups be going hard, especially when she's doing like all her promo videos and stuff for like the upcoming album. Well, it's already out, man. Y'all gotta make sure y'all check that out, but it's mad dope. I think it's, what is it though? When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Yeah, man, that junk is a banger. Bad Guy, and I think it's called like, I think it starts with like an L. There's this other track on there that's mad hard, so y'all gotta check that out. But anyway, yeah, she did a she did another interview, and all she ever does is get her mom be coming in clutch when she's hungry. Like, she knows like, oh yeah, this gonna get good if we get her, you know what I'm saying, get her fed, you know what I'm saying, get her happy.
Of us, and then we all were like screaming and screaming like bloody fucking murder, and we run back to the campground, and it was crazy because my other friend, she has a complete opposite story of this because she wasn't with us. So she was also like 8 or some shit. She was in her tent, and she's deathly allergic to bees, and she didn't bring her bee pen, which is stupid. EpiPen. I just said bee pen. She didn't bring it because, I don't know, that's stupid. We're going camping. Like, bring your f***ing EpiPen. And So when she heard like us screaming, there's bees in our hair,
She probably had a panic
she
attack.
was ready to blow up, man, for real. And so this is basically how it was. It was literally a horror movie. Screaming bloody murder. We run to the campground. And all the parents come out. Everybody from every single tent, everybody from the whole camping. It was a lot of people. They all came and they all like rushed over to us and we were like, there's bees in our hair. And then everybody's like mom started like pulling bees out of my hair.
That's
and
crazy, yo.
then they made us all take our shirts off because bees were falling into our shirts. And I was 9, so it wasn't like I was like taking my shirt off in front of people, but I was really insecure and I was really upset and I never wanted, like I never even wore like bikinis when I was younger and even own a swimsuit. And they made me take my shirt off in front of everyone, in front of like all the boys in the camp out, and I just had bees, like our yellow jackets all over my head. I was sobbing, like all of us were sobbing and screaming, and everywhere I looked was another friend of mine screaming who was in the field and having people pull yellow jackets out of their head. And then suddenly I looked at my finger and my finger was like that big, like huge. I also had feathers in my hair at the time. I remember the feeling of doing this, and every 2 seconds I'd feel something and I'd go, and I'd pull it out and it would be a yellow jacket. Ugh. Literally I'd do this, I'd feel something, I'd grab it and I'd pull it and it's a yellow jacket.
That would really get me, man. I don't know if I can handle it. Not even go front with y'all. Like I can't do bugs. Like I don't know, man. If you need a guy to be in your life, you know what I'm saying, just to help you get rid of like spiders and all that, I'm gonna be right there on the couch with you. You feel me? Like we gonna be screaming. I'm not. I can't do it. We gonna have to call somebody. They have to come bomb the whole area and be like, yeah, we going hiking. We going this and do this. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna have a whole mosquitoes nest all around my head. Like I can't do it, man. You guys make sure you check out the original video, the link in the bio, man. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you guys thought. Let me know of a crazy story or moment that happened to your life down below, man. I know y'all got some crazy stories for me, man.